Parenting can be an exciting and enriching experience. Although sometimes it can be frustrating, but overall it's a very, very fulfilling experience. First of all, a great shout out to all you amazing parents doing a great job of raising your children. Because you know what? It is the most important job in this entire world, raising future citizens. Hello everyone, I'm Supriya Raja and I have been in the field of special education for more than 12 years. And now I am the founder of Empowered Parenting Hub. Today I'll be speaking about how to feel empowered as a parent. Before I proceed, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon, and also give me a thumbs up. Now, what do you understand by the word feeling empowered? Is it thrusting our power on our children? No, it is something more positive. It is something more internal. Feeling empowered is creating that fantastic, nurturing relationship with our children, and which in turn leads to harmonious atmosphere in our families. Okay, so how do we feel empowered? Feeling empowered is first making some internal shifts and also demonstrating in some actions. And what are they? The internal shifts include, first of all, setting an intention that yes, I would like to feel empowered. I would like to have the great relationship with my child or my children, and I want to definitely create an amazing, harmonious relationship within my family. When you make that first step, you are already on the path to feeling empowered. The second concept or the second internal shift is to be open to new ideas. Yes, most of us exhibit the same parenting styles that we have been brought up, the way our parents brought us up. But not everything works in today's scenario. Times are changed, times are different. The present generation thinks differently, they're exposed to so much more than what we were exposed. So, in such a sitting, being open to new ideas, new thought process really helps to create that sense of empowerment, to create that nurturing relationship that we so much want with our children. The third internal shift is to be a reflective parent. So, what is reflective? Reflective is nothing but taking the feedback that our children might give us, either through their behavior or by words, or even from our own intuition. So, when we are trying to be reflective, it means that we are able to think through a particular situation. Suppose we have, for example, reacted in a way which has not been helpful towards our children or towards our relationship with our children. We step back, think about it, and ask ourselves what went wrong, what we could have done in this situation, what better ways can we do, we can act to create a better relationship with our children. So we are actually reflecting on our behavior, reflecting on what we say, reflecting on how we connect with our children. So these are the three main internal shifts that I think would definitely help you feeling empowered. Apart from these internal shifts are very important action steps that we need to take, in fact demonstrated in actions, to make us feel empowered and create that amazing relationship with our children. The first step is to spend quality time with our child or our children. Yes, so important. I know we are all having very busy days, busy careers, jobs. It's difficult to spend the whole day with our child. But at least 15 minutes to half an hour with our child, spending exclusive time with our child or children really will help us feel much more empowered as a parent. It builds trust between us and our children. And you will also see a lot of changes the way they respond to us. the way they open to us, the way they communicate to us. So we need to first make that step to creating that bond with our children. What other way than spending quality time with our children? Okay, now quality time doesn't mean just sitting with them and passively watching television. It means engaging in some constructive activities. It could be like cooking, doing household chores together, going for a walk, or if you have an older child, having discussions on various topics, whether it's to do with his friends or her friends about maybe the political situation or social situation. It really, you could do so. There's so many things that you could do to connect with your child, spend, what you can, to spend the quality time as truly quality. Try this and let me know how you feel about this, spending that exclusively time with your child and feeling amazing about it at the end of the day. The second step that we can do to demonstrate is trying to gain clarity about a given situation. Okay, this is really important because they say clarity is power, or rather, clarity is feeling empowered. How do you gain clarity of a situation? Simple. Is to just look at the situation the way it is, rather than the way we want it to be. For example, if you feel your child, maybe your child of 3 years or 4 years, is not reading up to the grade level, or has not started speaking, or the child is already 2.5 years and has not started speaking, the first thing is look at it the way it is. Yes, my child has not started speaking. Yes, my child is having some lags in his or her reading. He's already 5 years, she's already 4 years, and still I'm seeing there is some lag. I think there is some lag. Something in me says that something is off about my child's reading. So looking at the situation as it is will really help you to take the necessary steps at the right time. Instead of being defensive or being in denial and listening to extended family members or friends saying that, oh, it's just normal, it'll just disappear, things will just get better with age. No. And that is definitely not going to make you feel empowered at all. So gaining clarity by looking at the situation as it is, and if need be, taking the necessary steps, is the second step to feeling empowered as a parent. Mind you, following these steps is really going to help you a lot. The third step is helping your child to become more self-reliant. How can we do that? By engaging the child in simple household activities which are age appropriate. Yes, like you can start from, by the time your child is 3 years or 4 years, you can start asking your child to help you in simple household chores which are safe and not going to hurt the child, such as maybe helping you fold the clothes, putting back the vegetables in the refrigerator. These are very simple things, but these are steps, these are small baby steps that you can take to helping your child become more self-reliant. Slowly, as the child goes older and you continue this, your child is definitely going to feel more confident and will feel the ability to take care of himself or herself. And you as a parent are definitely going to feel, yes, this is fantastic. And I'm also feeling empowered because I have helped my child to become self-reliant. You'll feel good about it. The fourth step is to not fight your child's battles. Yes, not fight your child's battles. So what does that mean? Is if your child is having some small silly argument with their peer group, getting into some fights or brawls, ideally not to intervene and start scolding the other child or other children, or going and complaining to the other parents that look, your child has done this, or look, your children have engaged in something like this. Instead, equipping your child with the necessary skills to become more assertive, the necessary skills to improve his or her social skills, to relate better with her peers, the necessary skills to stand up for himself or herself. So this is much more empowering rather than going and fighting and quarreling and arguing with the other parents or shouting at other children. It is definitely not going to help your child. Mind you, your child isn't going to like it either. Your child is going to feel very smothered, overprotected, and it's definitely not a good scenario and not a good step to feeling empowered. So if you are doing that, stop it right away and instead equip your child to become more assertive, stand up for herself, and in a way become more confident in dealing with her peer group. And the last step, which I think would definitely help you becoming empowered, is being a little more proactive and creating good learning experiences for your child or children. How do we do that? Simple, because learning is not only from books. Learning can come also through real-time experiences. For example, if you're taking your child out to the park, to the beach, or in nature, asking the child or talking to the child about the plants, about the stars, the moon, allowing the child to explore nature for himself or herself, like touching the leaves, the flower, allowing him or her to ask questions to you. These are amazing ways to develop a creativity in your child, build inquiry, and also curiosity in your child. Because these are also the other ways to create learning experiences for your child apart from books. Yes, books are important. Yes, your child must be encouraged to read. I always advocate that also. But along with that, creating real-time experiences will definitely take you to the path of feeling empowered as a parent and feeling, yes, my child can also handle things. Yes, my child is also building those necessary skill sets that is required. So these are some of the steps that you could adopt to feeling more empowered. Let me recap this. Like I said earlier, feeling empowered is first an internal shift and also demonstrating in actions. Internal shift first is to set an intent that yes, I would like to connect better with my child. So that kind of intention. The second thing is being more open to new ideas, new thought processes. It also means getting the help of counselor, other parents, the school, getting feedback. These things definitely will help you a lot. The third internal shift is being a reflective parent. And the 5 main action steps is first connecting with your child by spending quality time with your child, gaining clarity of a situation, seeing situations as they are, making the child more self-reliant, creating amazing real-time learning experiences, and helping the child become more self-reliant. Try these techniques and let me know what changes have you seen in your relationship with your child and within you as a parent. I would love to hear comments from you. Please also please feel free to add your inputs also in the comments below. I would love to read it. And before you go, I would also encourage you to join my Empowered Parenting Hub, which is a Facebook group. It's a support group for parents. I will be definitely putting the link down below, which you can click and join the Facebook group. Thank you once again. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video.